Greetings, everyone. It's Vladimir Simeon, Coach Glad. I'm here to show you how to start a business in 30 days. Welcome to day one. Like I said in the introduction, you can start a business in 30 days with little or no money. You could take even more time and do it in 60 days, or take even more time and do it in 90 days. But I'm going to show you how to start a business in 30 days with little or no money. And you really don't need to spend a lot of money to start a business. There are some expenses that you can avoid, but the number one thing is to try to make money. You should not be spending money right out of the gate. And I wish I would have known that when I started my first business. These are things that they don't teach you. There's a lot of information online. There's a lot of information on Google and all of this stuff, but there's no one to show you how to start a business. So what I'm going to do is teach you how to start a business the right way, keep your expenses down, and begin making money within 30 days with starting with little to no money. You can save a lot of money. There's a lot of things that you don't need to spend money on. There's a lot of things that you do need to spend money on. But I wish I had someone to hold my hand and to coach me like I'm about to coach you. So for today's lesson, all you're going to need is a notepad and a pen. Start where you are. Start as simple as possible. Each video is going to follow the same format. I'm going to give you 3 objectives to complete that day or the next few days. 3 objectives. There's going to be the big fish. There's going to be a medium-sized fish and a small fish. You always want to start with the big fish, and that is always going to be the objective number 1. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you need to focus on doing the things that are not as fun, but that are going to make you the most money, that are the most important things about you and your company getting off the ground. You want to build that habit, and you want to build it at the beginning rather than learning that at the end. Today we're going to start with objective number 1 is, where do you see yourself? This is the big fish. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 7 years? This includes yourself and your business. Start with yourself. Are you going to, or do you see yourself still working at your business as a president? Do you see yourself being able to spend more time with family? This is very important. You may not know how to start a business, and you may not know where you want to go, but you know what you don't want to do. And if you're starting a business, you want to make money, you want to be able to spend time with friends, you want to be able to spend time with family. You don't want to work for the rest of your life. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 7 years? And start with that. Being able to answer that lets you know, okay, if I'm going to be going on vacations and spending time with family, I need a business that's going to be able to run on its own without me having to be there. So that includes building systems and having employees and different things working while you're not there. So you're making money while you're sleeping, making money while you're on vacation, the quote unquote passive income. But you want to make sure that you start with that. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be on a beach? Do you want to be able to retire in 5 to 7 years? Where do you see yourself? How much money is your company going to be making at that time annually for you to be comfortable? How much money do you see yourself making from your company, not being there, but making money? The next part of that is, where do you see yourself in 1 year? A year from now, from today, a year from today, where do you see yourself in your company? And you're going to begin working towards that in the next year. Where do you see yourself in the next year? Where do you see your company in the next year? Just starting out. So the first part is, where do you see yourself in 5 to 7 years? Where do you see your company in a year? That is objective number 1. Objective number two is it's kind of difficult, but you want to make sure that you have a mission statement for your company. What is your purpose? Why are you doing this? Who have you been sent to help? What problems are you solving for other people? Who are these people? Why are these people better after using your services or your product? Why? That is objective number two. Making sure that you have I don't really like to call it a mission statement, but what is it's called a purpose statement. Why are you going into business? Who are you here to help? And to keep it simple, the great thing about business is you can change anything. You can change anything. It doesn't have to. It's not set in stone. If you start out as a corporation versus an LLC, you can always change it. So don't even worry about am I able to change it, or you're able to change things. So don't worry about that. And the third objective is a company name. For some people, that's the most important thing, but I have it as the least important because it does not take as much time as where do you see yourself? Dreaming on paper, writing it down, write the vision, make it plain. So whoever sees it can run with it. So when you see it, you can run with it. And all of this is going to help you build an actual business plan. And business plans are important, but you want to start out with this for day one. Each day is going to get harder. There's going to be a lot more things that you need to do, but I'm going to show you in the next 30 days how to start a business. And this is day one. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel, Coach Glad. Like the video, share the video. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and everything. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.